So be well informed, be equipped, read. That is my motto, read.
Read.
Whatever you're struggling with, read.
Exactly, you need to read more.
Don't give me something that you know tomorrow you're not gonna give me.
Yeah.
If you give me something different, let it be more of what you've given me.
All right.
So I just feel like if you were romantic, you bought me chocolate. Tomorrow, buy me more chocolate. If you bought me flowers, tomorrow,
Don't
buy
stop.
me. Don't stop.
Never stop.
We do not want to personalize this thing. I don't want to make it my thing. It's our thing that we need to maintain together.
So bottling stuff up has a way of deteriorating love in a sense that you are looking for mistakes. I've seen this, I've seen that, I've seen the other one, and once he does this, I'm going for him.
Of course.
Is that really love? Is that really maturity? Well, that's for you to answer.
Alright, welcome to another sizzling and exciting episode of One Shenta. I am Theo Chaka, the host of the show, and these are my lovely two guests. And on my right is the beautiful lady. She is sassy, classy, and she is Lebogang. How you doing? I think those titles were not so meant for you.
Oh.
No, they were meant, but you were like, me classy, me sassy. Alright,
Thank you.
and the man of the channel, the man of the moment, that is Harold, Mr. One Shente.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, sir. Now, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Another episode. We've made it to another episode. How are you guys feeling?
I am great. I feel great. I feel happy to be here.
You know what? Today we're talking about your outfit on the show. Like, this outfit is the outfit for the weather.
Okay.
It's very safe.
Yes.
And guess what we're talking about? Sustainability of love.
Okay.
How do we literally sustain this thing? That's what we're talking about today. So it's hashtag sustainability of love. Go to social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to talk about it, talk about it. And also, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Throw your thoughts. We need to hear from you. It's not just the three of us. It's also us and you. You know what I'm saying? It's you. You are the number one priority. Guys, let's begin the conversation. The conversation starts on sustainability of love. What comes to mind when I say sustainability of love?
Well, initially, when we talk about sustainability, we talk about things that we can literally rely on, especially if love is concerned.
All right.
So if I am personally saying I want sustainability in a person, I want a person who's literally reliable, not only to themselves, but they open up that safe space for me that I could tap into, and the next thing I know, I feel very much secured, because with sustainability, I know there is security, there is trust, there is respect, there is all sorts of factors. So it's very broad, but the most fundamental thing is to actually feel like you are home, like you belong.
You belong. The other channel. Yeah, you saying, bro?
What comes to my mind is dual responsibility. Because I think if I can give, I can have those things that can make our relationship to be sustainable. If my partner does not equally have those things, it's a waste of time. It's just gonna drain me. It's just gonna make me to even feel miserable and believe that I'm being used. So I believe that reciprocity, mutual thing going on.
All right.
It's an important thing. Like if I'm disciplined, my partner should be disciplined. If I'm focused, my partner should be focused. If I'm good at communication, transparency, and all of those core values that makes a relationship to be strong, we need to both have them.
Thank you very much for that. That was a trick question, by the way. That's not the main question here. The main question is, what makes love deteriorate? And I have a couple of researchers, and they've gave me things that make love deteriorate. So I'm gonna fill you guys in. I'm gonna drop one, and one of you can decide to tell us about it, and then we'll go to number two, so on, so on, so on. And you, on the other hand, as well, watching this thing from home, from wherever you're watching, you are more than welcome to drop a comment on everything that I'm gonna be dropping. Remember, the main question is, what makes love deteriorate? And according to my research, lies is number one. Who wants to take that one?
No, it's fine. I can
Okay,
actually
let's hear your thoughts on lies.
Because with me, I understand that when you're saying lies, people are expecting us to talk about cheating. Like, are you
True.
cheating? no, I am not. It's just the person I know. And I'm talking about the core lies. When someone lies about their identity, when someone lies about their financial
Their
stability,
qualifications.
when someone exactly that. So it's beyond the borders of the norms of cheating, norms of sleeping out and hanging out with friends, and you're like, I'm with family. No, those are minor lies that can be resolved. But I'm talking mental state lies that will leave you really traumatized to an extent that you don't really have to trust the next person that would really come to you with genuine intentions.
All right.
So I feel as though lies do actually deteriorate love altogether, especially if they affect your mental being, your well-being, your peace.
True.
You know, yes.
That is very true. Like that. Now let's move on to the other one. The other one that I have found in my research that it makes love deteriorate is you not giving them time anymore. You know, as the relationship goes on, slowly but gradually but surely, you some feel like, well, I'm gonna donate 2 hours to her or to him, whereas you used to donate 4 hours every day. Now that is also something that is seen to make love deteriorate. What are your thoughts on that, brother?
Yeah, I think time, we value time, right? Each and every person value time, and you give it to the thing you value the most.
All
And
right.
one of those things, is your partner. So one of the people that you would give your time is your partner. So
All
if
right.
you not giving her time, it's questionable, because time is valuable, and whatever you value, you give it time. So I mean, like, yeah, it is like that.
All
When
right.
you love someone, you enjoy their company. As soon as the love deteriorates, that's when your company is just not gonna be that pleasurable like it used to be.
True, man.
Yeah.
True, man. Remember that you can also drop your comment down below on the section of every question that I'm posing. You can also like drop something, just say A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Just write something. Tell us your thoughts. We'd really like to hear from you. This one has become some sort of a national anthem.
Yes.
I'm not surprised that it came onto my research.
Okay.
Less communication.
Less
Lebo, care to explain to us?
Also, there's two sides of the story.
Two sides
Like
to
I
the
always
story.
say,
Peace
I mean,
sides to the story.
people are busy, and sometimes people prioritize things that would actually put food on both of you guys' table. So it just goes both ways. Yes, people would actually have less communications because there is actually extra things on the plate. Now they cannot maintain whatever that is brought forth. You know, things change, things come unexpectedly. But on the other hand, there could be less communication because there is less interest, and that could actually cause a very much of a drift in the relationship. You know, so the least you can do is, if you know you cannot keep up, just mention it. We are going to be talking less because this is what has transpired.
Oh, communication is key.
So if it's less communication, I mean, some things you can see them coming. You can see that, you know what, you are literally going down the pit. But in order to clear the air, we need to actually highlight.
True.
We are going to talk less because I do not have sufficient materials to meet you halfway.
Very true.
Meet us halfway.
Very
because
true.
we do not want to personalize this thing. I don't want to make it my thing. It's our thing that we need to maintain together. So me bringing my issues up front, just so we would actually work around them, I think that is great. But less communication does actually deteriorate the whole love altogether.
Wow.
Thank you very much for that. That's a very heavy opinion. I think it's also sponsored by research. But now, moving on to other things, I'd also like you to comment and tell us your thoughts on that. Except if Lebo took everything that you had in mind.
Of course not.
She probably did.
And she probably did, right? Now, let's move on to the other one that I found on my research. This is being complacent. Complacency is something that, hey, it interrupts relationships. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, complacency, it's a huge problem, because people start being active in a relationship and giving you their time, as we talked about time and communication and all of that. But as soon as they get used to you, they feel like, why invest much of my time? Why invest much of my feelings in this? So they relax and make their partner to feel like they are not being loved anymore. The love is gone and all of that. So people become complacent, even in marriage, so to speak. But because we're speaking about relationship, I'm gonna stick on relationship. If there is any change, let it go up. Let it not go down. Let it go up, because if it goes down, don't give me something that you know tomorrow you're not gonna give me.
Yeah.
If you give me something different, let it be more of what you've given me.
All right.
So I just feel like if you were romantic, you bought me chocolate, tomorrow buy me more chocolate. If you bought me flowers, tomorrow don't stop.
Never stop. The party never stops.
Yeah, you can't set a standard that you're not gonna be living up to tomorrow, which is gonna be interpreted in a different way.
That is very good, man. That is very good. We appreciate that. Now, Lebu, last episode you spoke about the third party, the middleman. Your mother played the middleman in between you and your partner's relationship, and so the thing that I also found in my research is bad advice or involvement from a third party. This could be a friend, it could be someone you know, it could be your mother, your sister, whoever. But the third party with bad advice, almost in every occasion, it kind of like interrupts the love. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, my emphasis normally when I'd emphasize this whole thing of actually approaching people, opening up to them, is normally we do that because of lack of information. I mean, if I was well informed about a certain thing, I wouldn't even go to my mother about
Very
it.
true.
So why not inform yourself? If it takes, read books about love, read books about those type of things. I think those would actually cut the whole damage and drama of you having to get better advices from your relatives, your friends. So be well informed, be equipped, read. That is my motto, read.
Read.
Whatever you're struggling with, read.
Exactly. You need to read more. You need to read more so that you get more knowledge. Now, speaking about that, we will then conclude this conversation by looking at something that I also found, which is something I put as the last. They normally say put the best for last. Right?
Yeah.
So this one I believe is the best because almost everyone goes through this in some point in life. Either it's relationship, it's work, it's everything, but we often find ourselves bottling things up. Literally, anything. We just bottle things up.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't want to smell through you. We are adults. I don't want to guess what you think. I really don't want to be sitting there and worried, why did she give me that attitude?
Exactly.
Why the cold attitude recently? I want us to talk things. I want us to sit down and express ourselves, what we're going through in our mind and what we're going through in our heart. So I just want us to talk about everything. Don't bottle stuff up, because that tendency has a way of revealing itself in an explosive way. So when you bottle stuff up, I'm going to anger you with a little thing in the future. And all of those things are going to detonate, go off, boom, and the relationship is gone. So bottling stuff up has a way of deteriorating love, in a sense that you always looking for mistakes. I've seen this, I've seen that, I've seen the other one, and once he does this,
True.
I'm going for him.
Of course.
Is that really love? Is that really maturity? Well, that's for you to answer.
Nope, I'm not gonna answer that. But you can answer that on the comment section below. Do make sure that you like, subscribe to the page. It's One Shente. I'm Theo Chaka, the host of the show, the host with the most, and I'm joined by Lebohang. Social media handles, please.
Facebook, it's Lebohang Johanna, and on Instagram, it's Lebo Mohale, and that's just about it.
What about you?
Harold Klo on Facebook and Wanshan on Facebook, Instagram Klo Harold, and Twitter Wanshan, and TikTok Wanshan, YouTube Wanshan, of course.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode. Do make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and drop anything. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm Theo Chaka. Everywhere you go. I love you. Stay blessed. If you don't comment, you don't like, or follow you, I don't know where, but I'll find you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Boom. Oh, were you trying to do that on purpose?
No. Yeah, it's on purpose. It's a closure actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it flashes on the camera, it covers up everything.
You have good strategy. Now I see why.
Yeah.